What if I told you a South African banker just made over $1 billion in a single year without selling a single share? This is Kenya News Update today. Coming up, you'll discover how a simple idea for affordable banking turned into a financial empire and minted a new billionaire. Meet Michiel Le Rouxs, a co-founder who bet on the people. For over 2 decades, he held onto his stake through thick and thin. But here's the twist. His latest windfall wasn't just about smart banking. It was about perfect timing and a currency playing its part. You're about to see how a 33% stock surge created a seismic shift in wealth. This story starts in March 2001. Le Rouxs, alongside Janny Mouton and Ryan Stassen, launched Capitec Bank with one promise: straightforward banking at a lower cost. What began as a small startup has exploded. Today, it's Africa's largest retail bank. It operates more than 850 branches and about 7,400 ATMs nationwide. That's a massive footprint, but here's what nobody's talking about: the quiet confidence of holding on. Le Rouxs owns 11.36% of the bank. That's about 13.19 million shares. For years, he watched his investment. Then, 2025 happened. The stage was set. Investors returned to South African banking stocks. Earnings were steady. And then, something shocking happened to the rand. The local currency firmed up. This wasn't just a local win. It was a global jackpot for dollar-based investors. Capitec's share price in rand terms soared 33.57%. It climbed from R3136.55 to R4189.50. But here's the part that will blow your mind. Because of that stronger rand, the gain in US dollar terms was astronomical. The stock didn't just go up 33%. It skyrocketed about 50.25%. It went from roughly $190.20 to about $254.06. That currency shift was the secret multiplier. Now, let's talk about the billion-dollar payoff. Le Rouxs' stake at the start of the year was worth R4138 billion, or about $2.21 billion. By the end of this rally, it ballooned to R5527 billion, or roughly $3.32 billion. Do the math. That's a gain of R1389 billion. In dollar terms, a cool $1.11 billion just sitting there. But this isn't just a story for billionaires. The rally delivered for the little guy too. Imagine investing $100,000 in Capitec at the start of 2025. Your investment would now be worth about $150,360. That's a gain of more than $50,000. In a market often shaped by volatility, Capitec's performance stood out like a beacon. It reinforced its place as a JSE heavyweight. So what does this mean for the average Kenyan watching? It's a masterclass in conviction and macroeconomic wins. Le Rouxs built a bank for the people and held on. When the conditions aligned, the reward was historic. Some say it's just smart investing. Others might call it a lucky break with the rand, but the numbers don't lie. This creates a huge unanswered question. Is this a one-time windfall or the start of a new era for African banking stocks? If a bank built on simplicity can generate returns this complex, what does that signal for the entire continent's financial future? The founder is richer. The investors are happy. The bank is dominant. But what's the next chapter? Do you think this billion-dollar gain is a sign of Africa's rising economic power, or just a lucky currency play? Drop your take in the comments. Subscribe to Kenya News Update today for more breaking financial news that connects the dots from Johannesburg to Nairobi and beyond.